Hi everybody. So I just got back from Generation Beauty and I just wanted to share with you everything that I got. I did post pictures on my Instagram so you could see what were the freebies, kind of what were the giveaways, and then also what I purchased. I don't remember now at this point kind of what was what. The discounts were really good. I believe they were better last year. There were places like The Balm selling 50% off, which was amazing, and I wish all of the manufacturers did that and all the brands did that. However, that wasn't the case this year. I am filming actually with a brand new mirror, which was by Glam Quartz, the Reiki Light. It retails for $490, so that is something that they actually had on display there. There was a beautiful mirror that was floor standing for $1,900, which I believe was a fraction of the cost of what it normally costs. However, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. We arrived, me and three of my girlfriends arrived early. So Friday, we got to go in for early registration. You get a green band and a pink band if you're, normal consumer going in, not a creator. A creator, you're getting a different band, and a one day only, you're getting a different band. So we arrived Friday early, and you got to go in. You got to build your own little Ipsy bag, which was kind of fun. You also got to do a meet and greet, which was kind of a surprise for us. You got to meet Roxette and Madison Miller. She looks adorable with her little pregnancy bump. I'll apologize in advance. I am wearing absolutely no makeup whatsoever. I have some serum and a moisturizer on my face, and that's about it. So in the little Ipsy creator bag that we got to do on our own, there was like 6 products to choose from. You got to pick 5 out of the 6, whatever your preference was. They also gave you like a little Ipsy cookie, which I'll be giving to my kiddos. So I picked one of the brushes, which we'll be definitely doing in one of my giveaways. I have a cream sorbet moisturizer, which is awesome. Definitely appreciate that. I also have a NYX Lippy, which is great. It's the soft matte lip cream. And then I picked the crayon lipstick by Lord & Berry, which is something I hadn't seen before. We also chose a face mask, which was awesome, and we actually did them in the room when we went back to the hotel, so those are gone, but they were amazing. Chocolate scented, which was great. Okay, so moving on to mostly like skincare and products that aren't necessarily makeup. I will go ahead and start with a couple things. Some may be in order, some may not, just because of how it's in my basket. So Pure Lise was there. We got to meet the founder. She is absolutely amazing, and I guess she used to play the villain on Power Rangers, which I did not know until I was checking out, and one of the girls told me. She was a sheer delight. She was testing products on us. Watermelon is one of my favorite things. Now that I'm doing the keto diet, I definitely don't have it as much as I used to, just because the carb content's a little bit higher than some of the other berries and things of that much. I haven't tried this yet. This is probably one of the biggest things that I'm looking forward to, just because I love everything watermelon. With that being said, because she was testing out a lot of things, I did purchase from the brand as well. There is a youth serum, which she rubbed on her hand and wiped off, and immediately my skin felt amazing. With the super hot weather, my skin's been drying out, so a lot of her things that she was putting on, I was all for. This is a mud mask. I believe this came in the bag. I don't believe buying this, but that doesn't mean that I necessarily didn't have to. Gently resurfaces, detoxifies, brightens, lightens, and smooths. It's a 10-minute facial. Actually, I may have gotten this because immediately after she put it on our skin and rubbed it off, our skin looked younger and more bright. I am all for that recently. A lip nourisher. My lips have been crazy chapped, and that's what I told her. I was like, do you have anything that could help save me? And this is something that she said, hey, there's 5 samples you pick for $10, which is a pretty good deal since most of the stuff is a little bit pricey. Most of these products were $10 to $20, which was, definitely discounted. So that's something I'm also looking forward to. I did get some face masks and things like that too that are in there, as well as this 4-in-1 eye serum. I have noticed a lot of fantastic little lines want to stay on my face now that I'm getting a little bit older, so I'm trying to prevent that as much as I can for them getting deeper and deeper. I know that means I've lived a great life and I have lots of smiles and lots of laughs, so I'm not too upset with it, but that's something else that I got. Answer From, I don't remember them being there, but this is definitely something I may have gotten, or maybe the kids threw it in my thing. I don't know. Soe, I always want to call them Soe, was there, and oh my goodness gracious, I really hope that I can even show you kind of how amazing they were. They're great energy at the booth, amazing people at the booth. You know, have you been here yet? No, come over. You know, here's, you know, 3 masks are ready, and then, you know, let me pick some masks for you, and let me help you do, you know, whatever you need to do. You know, as I'm picking those, I see the Pure Lease ones. So these were just 3 different face masks from Pure Lease that I got with the 5 for $10 deal. But see, I'm still pulling stuff out from Soe, or right, Soe, somebody help me with how that actually is supposed to sound, because I know I'm just butchering it and I feel really bad about it because they were amazing. Sorry about the brightness there. It's the new mirror, not knowing what to do probably with my crazy face. Let's Creme Shop. Yeah, see, these are kind of out of order, but that is fine. But I mean, they just gave mask and mask and mask and mask. You know, I was like, hey, help me with this. And they're like, oh, hey, well, here, bam, 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 and just started grabbing stuff. And it was all free product, which was amazing. And then you took a little selfie. You know, followed them on Instagram, and then you got put into a bigger drawing, which was fantastic. The Cream Shop or Creme Shop, however you say that, was also there. They were selling masks and giving some away. Here are a few of the different, oh, one down, but a few of the different ones. I did try some that were a little bit more expensive. Some of the masks were even $7, but at that point it was a discount, and if I'm gonna, you know, get it at a discount, I might as well try it there to see if I ever want to actually buy it going forward. Makeup eraser was there, so it's kind of cute. In your bag you got a little kind of one-time use wet eraser, and then you also got to, you know, spin the wheel and get a prize, all that fantastic stuff. I think I got a brush, but I also purchased a real one just to see. I got the black. Although I love color when it comes to this kind of stuff, I like just the basic. One side you're supposed to be able to exfoliate, one side you just simply get the makeup off. It's very soft. You're supposed to put it in the washing machine first, so I took it out so I can do that and give that a shot. Hopefully it is amazing. Derma E was there, really cute booth, lots of fantastic photo opportunities and things like that, which was great because, you know, me and the girls, we like to take that. I know I got actually a few different things from them. I already own some of their stuff, which was great. But I got to play Plinko, which I thought was fun. You drop the little disc down and it tells you what you won, and this is what I won, which was a Radiance toner. I'm all about the toner. As you can see, I'm super crazy red. Anything that helps tone my face before I put makeup on is great. And a few different masks to try. So that was fantastic too. And then they gave you these little bands. Speaking of these bands, they had Pop Band there. So we did get kind of some freebies in our bags. And when we went to the booth, they were offering to do hair. But these were some of them that I got. I'm dropping all sorts of stuff today. And then just for my girls, I thought that they would love, since they couldn't be there, my 8-year-old and my 7-year-old, you know, can kind of battle out who gets what. Luxie was there, Luxie brushes. You got this in your bag, which just helps clean your makeup brushes off. I did get a brush set, which is already with my brushes, but they tend to make really nice brushes, which is why I was all for them. This is just one of them, but I got the detailed eye brushes. So to wash that, you just go ahead and put some soap on it, some brush cleaner, swirl that around and get that off. If you guys have seen some of my stories before, I tend to do a pretty inexpensive soap and use that. Skin Iceland was there. wasn't a fan of the people that were working in the booth, unfortunately. I felt like they were kind of combative. They were telling me that their products were only sold in Ulta, and I had told them I had purchased some of their products off of the Nordstrom's HauteLook application, and they were pretty much calling me a liar to my face. But that was the only time that I would have ever tried their products, unless it came in an Ipsy. And sure enough, on HauteLook just the other day, that's where they were. So I was just like, there's no reason to fight with me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll admit it. I'm not really tripping. Eva NYC was there. They have some of my favorite dry shampoo. One of the girlfriends that I was with, she said it was too perfumey, so she doesn't like it. I tend to like it. I like kind of that scent thing. I'm a scent girl. They also gave a therapy hair mask. So I will be trying that to see if this is something that I'll purchase in the future. And a Purse Perfect hair towelette. I know some people swear by these things. They keep them in their purse, run it through their hair real quick, kind of gives them a freshened up look. That is not necessarily something that I would probably do, but since I have one, I can give it a shot or try it on one of my girls. Sol de Janeiro was not there. However, they make the famous Bum Bum cream, which I really like just because the scent is amazing. Don't know if it does anything, but it's a body cream. You put it kind of everywhere, and it is fantastic. And this is the Akai Body Powder Cream. So fast absorbing body cream. We'll see if, you know, how different this is and what kind of scent that has. Laneige was also not there, however, was in our free give bag of water sleeping mask. I was really excited about this. I really like their products. I think they have a great skincare line. Briogeo was there, and to be honest, we had our hair braided. That was probably the most exciting. They didn't have a giveaway per se, unless you entered into something. You kind of got put into a possible giveaway, but you didn't get a free gift. You did, however, get discounted products. I chose the Strength and Moisturizer leave-in mask, so something when you get out of the shower, your hair is done, and you're wanting that extra moisturizer. You could even put it in, before you go to bed, which I'm all for. I purchased that, and then they gave me a leave-in conditioning spray anyway in my bag. But they did our braids, and the girl that was there, she was amazing. She got featured on the Ipsy site just because she is a total badass, and she works at a Tracy, which is in California, not exactly around the corner from where the Ipsy event was, but she was told that morning, hey, guess what? You need to show up at this event, and you're going to be braiding hair all day long. So I tipped her $20, called it a day. She didn't need to be there. A lot of people weren't giving her any money whatsoever. And I just knew that was a day out of her business, which I'm sure she made some money, but on the real, like, that girl was legit. So Skin Iceland, I guess they did throw something else in the free bag. And these are just all even, oh my God, that was the only booth that we didn't hit just because the line was crazy. And by day 2, we were like, okay, we're done. But they gave us a mask anyway. It's a bubble mask, so those are kind of fun. I have a ton of their stuff anywhere. Double Dare is actually what they are. And these are all extra masks that we got on day 1. Hair perfume, 12 Benefits. 12 Benefits was there. Last year they had one person in a booth trying to do hair. This year they had 3 different people in a booth. We were done. We already had our hair done. They weren't giving freebies, but these came in our bag, so it'll be interesting to try that out. This is another Pure Lease product that we got, which is awesome. So I don't like coffee, but I love the smell of coffee, and that's what this thing does. It's a sugar body scrub, and it's with coconut oil and coffee. So this will be great to put in the shower. This was actually a free gift with purchase since we were doing the 5 samples for $10. I got a couple extras. It was nice getting this, which was awesome. If you haven't tried their brands, I'm telling you, just go out and do it. They're fantastic. I'm pretty sure that was not given to us. Bioderma, a serum that was given. Another clone. Now I'm thinking that my daughter's probably put some of my Sephora stuff in there. Yeah, because La Mer and stuff wasn't there. So let me move those. Coats or something like that was there. They were giving out pretty much SPF because that's what they're known for. Literally all of this, you walk up to them and they just grabbed a big old hand pile, plopped it in your bag. So kind of fun. Definitely something. My freebies that I got day 1, I ended up giving to my girlfriend who was in the room with me because she got sunburnt. So it's kind of nice. Oh, this is another serum, I guess. But these right here are what was given, which is great. this. Oh, Pure Lease, another Blue Lotus Balancing Moisturizer. So this might have been a freebie. It might have been one of the 5 for 10. Who knows? This, I think, was also in a different bag. Okay, so nail polishes, like, I got a lot. This is from Pacifica. So I ended up with 2 of these. I believe one of my girlfriends didn't like the color and gave me one because they were the freebies in the bag. At Kokie Cosmetics, this was in the bag too, this pretty purple. I got a similar but brighter, more vibrant color from Pop Beauty, as well as a red. I go and normally get my nails done, so this will probably go to my girls. Trust Fund Beauty, I don't know if I've necessarily heard of them. Doesn't mean they're not amazing. Almost like a dark vampy, well, burgundy-ish red, kind of looks black or brown in the bottle, but that might just be the lighting. So all those nail polishes will either be donated, giveaway, or to my girls. They're all kind of in that zone where they like to paint nails, and I have all their little girlfriends come to my house and do a whole bunch of stuff with their face and fingernails. Okay, so let's get into kind of the more fun stuff. So some of the stuff I've already taken out and have used because I immediately fell in love with it, which is great. Some of the stuff I'm just testing and trying. So yeah, the MAC Fix Plus, it's already super dirty, whatever. It's the coconut one they had on sale there. I am a huge, you got to have this in your life. It's amazing. Fix Plus, the coconut even more so. They have lavender. They have all these different scents. They even have the one that makes your skin all nice and shiny. Not for me, honey, not for me. But this one is for sure me, and I will be a MAC Fix Plus whore till the day I die. You had Too Faced there. I did get some of their lipsticks, which I think are over there. But they have the new concealer there, the Born This Way concealer. I got it in porcelain because I am super white. So I got that. Jouer also was there, and they were giving you a trial of foundation. They color matched you. They had some of their products there for sale. So I got in linen their their foundation. So all of us that night that purchased this did go back to the hotel and try it on, and I will let you know, as soon as you put this on, it looks crazy white on your face. It does kind of warm up a little bit and then kind of looks like your skin. It is full coverage though. I tell you what, like if I were to put this on right now, you would not see a speck of red. It is full coverage. Not sure I'm a fan of this yet, but it does cover very well. As far as the Too Faced concealer, oh, this is bomb.com. I've been using it every day since we've gotten, well, not even since we've gotten back, since the day I purchased it, which was great. As far as Jouer as well, they did have a deal going on. They had a Skinny Dip palette there, which I had purchased the year before, which is like all shimmers. They're absolutely beautiful. I tend not to use it very often just because that's all it is all shimmers, golds, and metallics. It's gorgeous, but it is what it is. They also had where you could get 2 highlighters for $25. So sorry about that, but I got Skinny Dip and Tan Lines. Tan Lines, when I do bronze my face, it gets a little bit darker. I can go ahead and put that just over just a little bit, and then it'll give me that right shine that I'm looking for. This one here is the Skinny Dip that I've been using just because it's a little bit lighter on my face. Kokie, we got some lipstick. Pixie, I'm already using it, just a little lip topper, which is fantastic. Okay, now this is the fun stuff. I'll try not to spill it as I move the box over. Okay. I did get the Patrick Star Summer Star collection. One of the girls at MAC was wearing the eye look on her face. And when I swatched it in the store, I was not crazy impressed. I was like, okay, I'm still trying to hunt down his stupid loose powder, which nobody seems to have it. So I guess it just was not meant to be. But this, when I saw it on her face, I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to have whatever's on your eyes, honey. And she's like, oh, I got you. So I got the whole collection. It comes with the bronzer, 2 lips, and then the quad eyeshadow. I don't have a ton of MAC eyeshadows. I tend to give them away. I even got one in my little bag, and I ended up giving it to my friend Chrissy. So the Ofra, I am all over this palette. This is amazing. It's the On the Glow palette. I got this for 1/3 of the cost. Normally it retails for $150. I got it for $50, and it was worth every cent. Every single one of these looks amazing on the face. every single one. I've already played with them all. I will continue to play with them. This is kind of my go-to. I use the Marc Jacobs bronzer right now, and I love it, but that's a little bit more deeper. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll just bronze my face with the Marc Jacobs, as in sometimes I'll only doing it a couple days, but I'll bronze my face with the Marc Jacobs and then just go in and deepen it real quick with the Ofra, and it looks stunning. It's gorgeous. So Moto was there. They had the same spin the wheel as they did last year. I bought one more fan brush. Everything else was kind of either a freebie from, I don't know which one was the spin and win. I believe it was the pink one, and I think the purple one was in the bag. And then I just got a new highlight brush because one of my daughters destroyed one of my favorite ones, so I just wanted to give another one a try, and this is super inexpensive. So we'll see how those work out. This is probably not a brush I will be using, but it'll be a little brush that I can give to my girls. I don't even know the manufacturer of this guy. I think it was in our makeup bag. Kind of bummed about that, but it is what it is. I also got an amp liner. I think this is what I got at the Makeup Eraser. They had kind of brushes. If you spin the wheel, you got something, and that's what I got. Some people got like a little heart-shaped makeup eraser. Some people won like a full bag that had like a lippy in it, all that. This is what I got, so that's definitely something that will also be given away. Too Faced in their free giveaway, which I know a lot of people are making fun of this. I mean, it is what it is, like, whatever, Too Faced. So they gave this, I don't know if that's it's too bright. It's too bright. But it is like minuscule, the little spray for their setting spray. So it's not even going in a giveaway. It's going to be donated at the end of the year when I give back to the women's shelters during the Christmas time, because that's just comical to me, but whatever. So Benefit is my favorite brows ever. So they did give us a highbrow pencil, which a lot of people kind of knock this because they don't really understand what it's for, but it really is to highlight your underbrow, and it looks gorgeous. It looks stunning. You do that, you can tap it out, you can take a brush, bring it down real quick. One of my girlfriends that was there with me was like, I don't understand what this is. I was like, well, let me use my personal one on you so you can see whether or not this is something you want to keep or not, because she was trying to give me hers, and I was like, wait, you might like it. I got a number 3 Precisely My Brow, which was on sale there. I got my Bad Gal Lash, it's my favorite mascara. That was on sale there. So super excited about that. And then I got my number 3 Gimme Brows. So I love this stuff, swear by this stuff. I thought the world was gonna end when this went off the market for a few months, and I was like, please, you guys keep saying you're gonna bring it back, please bring it back. Well, it's official, it is back, and I am well stocked, and I will continue to be, because I just love that stuff. I tried a Dior one because it had like a similar small tip. It was not amazing. Jouer, it was like 3 for a deal. I don't remember what the deal was, but I remember buying and buying and buying and not saying no. So one of them I might already have in my purse, but I split one, like one of the, whatever. So I got 3 here, and then I got another 3. I kept 2 of the 3, so maybe I have 2 in my purse because I really do like it that much, or maybe I'll find another one in here. But I got Maui, which is a lip topper, Brick, which is just a red skinny dip, which I thought was cute because it matches their skinny dip line. Also a topper, and Terra, which is beautiful. I have some of their other lip products, which I love. I think they're gorgeous. And yeah, so I was just super stoked that they were there again, and I am a fan. They gave us a free Sunkissed bronzer. So I have like the regular, bronzer, and then I have the dark one as well. The Sunkissed one I had never heard of. It does say new on the package, so we'll give this one a shot and see what this one does. It does look even lighter than the normal one, so it'll be interesting. One of my girlfriends, I had, because this is one of my favorite drugstore bronzers, I had given it to her for her birthday, and it fell and shattered, and she was so sad about it, and she was going to buy herself another one, but she didn't have to because it was there. This is just my other Jouer skinny dip. Funny story about this. So since this is called Skinny Dip on the box, on the very side it tells you one is tan lines and one is the actual Skinny Dip powder. Well, I was like, oh my gosh, the girl messed up. I loved her. How could she have done that? Next day I went back and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. You gave me 2 of the same product. And she's like, no, look on the side of the box. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to walk away now. Just going to walk away now because that happened. So MAC gave us some free lipsticks to choose from. Obviously, I got that Patrick Star thing, which was great. And then, oh, another coconut setting spray. You just can never have too much. You go through that quickly. Okay, so one of the lipsticks, and then some of the retro mattes, just fun lippies. I'm a fan of their colors. This one I am not a fan of, so it'll probably be giving in a go away. Or going in a go away. Where was my other MAC product though? It was like a fun, yeah, this one. So the Oh Sweetie, which is some of their new stuff. It smells good. It tastes good. It is everything good. So if you haven't seen these yet, go check these out because they're fun. They do have some crazy colors, so that's probably one of the most normal colors that you could get, which again, I'm like, please give me the normal. Pure Lease does actually have somewhat of a makeup. They definitely focus on the skin, but this is a BB tinted moisturizer in medium. So the light, she said, was definitely too light for me. The medium, when it was blended on my skin, it looked great. Lately, I did not get this there because they were not selling it, but I would have bought a ton of them. The new Benefit foundation, it's Soft Blur foundation. It is more like a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream. It's not full coverage, but it looks really great on the skin, and I'm hoping this does that same thing. So that's more of a makeup-ish product. The Balm gave us a mascara, the Scuba mascara. I was gonna give this away, but then one of the girls that was working there actually tried it on her lashes and showed us what it looked like. And she was just one of the girls that my girlfriends had known that was working the event there. It looked amazing. It looked absolutely amazing. So I definitely want to give it a shot just to see if it would have that kind of volume and effect on my eyelashes, or if she just naturally has those long lashes. I don't know. We'll figure it out. The Too Faced, I did buy some of the lipsticks as well. I bought a couple, however, I only have one here, so again, the other ones probably made it into my purse. I tend to put too many lipsticks in my purse because I'll wear it one day, throw it in there, and forget to take it out, and then a month later, I'm wondering why my bag weighs 3,000 pounds. So this is the Cool Girl one. I own a lot of these. I really like the formula. I think it's great. Some people hate it. I am not one of those. I am a fan. Pop Beauty was there again this year. This year, there were different brands there from last year. Some of the bigger brands didn't show up, which I thought was kind of funny, and we had some new brands that I'd never heard of, but Pop Beauty was there. They're fun, they're, you know, cost effective, cost efficient. You got an eyeliner, you got some eyeshadow, you gotta go, oh, the Balm also gave us this. Really? Balm? Really? So this will probably go away. It's a little shadow, but it's just like you get it at Ipsy, and it's minuscule. But they have all sorts of like lipsticks and oh, the Flash Shadow actually kind of looks like the Stila, when the Stila liquid eyeshadows. So I think I picked up 2 of these just because they looked beautiful. Yeah, I picked up 2. These were on sale, of course. Oh, man down. But it'll be fun to kind of put those to a test and see what those look. More Pop Beauty eyeliners that were free. Again, those nail polishes were from Pop Beauty. YSL, that definitely was a Sephora. So Kokie Cosmetics, I was really impressed actually with their lips. There was this one color that I fell in love with, and they didn't have it. So I was kind of sad about that. But I got 4 of the Kokie lips, that are absolutely beautiful. If you can tell, I kind of like more of the nudes, the very natural ones. Kokie, I also picked up 2 liners, one green, one blue. I thought they were really beautiful. I have liners similar to that, but I wanted to give those a shot. Another Pop Beauty eyeliner that they gave us. So Giorgio Armani, that was good on. That is all over there. Love this stuff, Tattoo Junkies. While we were standing in line on day 2 or day 1 in the early access line, one of the girls was wearing Just Sugar, not the actual glitter on top of it, Just Sugar. The color is stunning. Didn't know what was on her lips, but I was like, oh my gosh, your lipstick is beautiful. Like, what is it? And she told me it was Tattoo Junkie. I was like shocked because you can buy this stuff like, I want to say in Walgreens or I don't know, some like drugstore place, and it's really inexpensive. You gotta pick a product as well. They kind of showed you some of their new stuff. They didn't have it there for sale because it is pretty new, but some of their highlights were popping. So we got these. They also gave us kind of some fun lip toppers, which I believe I've already given to my girls just to play with, but they are definitely fun. It Cosmetics was not there, but you got a pressed powder. It Cosmetics also makes another one of my favorite mascaras, so I was kind of sad they weren't there. Oh, Pop gave me a lipstick too for free, so Pop Beauty like was there for it. Pixie by Petra, they gave you kind of a lot of other stuff. I don't know what I did with all of it. They have this beautiful new highlighter, and how the line was set up, I got to test it after, so you couldn't really buy it because you had already gone through the line. You took a picture with these beautiful flowers, and you know, they put product on your face if you wanted to, but they gave me a brow brightener and just a little eyeshadow. So that's 2 products from them. IBY Beauty was there. Oh, and Pixie by Petra also gave like a little lip product. But IBY was there, and they had a deal where these palettes are normally $20 a piece. Well, it was 3 for $30. I will go ahead and actually do maybe like a swatch session or something, I don't know, or just try to do my makeup with one of these. They are pigmented. We love these so much that on our way when we were leaving day 2, one of the girls is in the front of the car, one of my girlfriends is in the back of the car, and they were swatching each other's arms so they could take a look at it. Definitely our fan favorite was this poolside one, which is one of their newer ones. I hadn't even heard of IBY Beauty. I mean, I've gotten a couple of their things, but I never really paid attention to it just because it wasn't a popular brand. Oh my gosh, my bad. I don't know what I was doing. They also had a lip liner that they gave us, which was great. And yeah, I was just really impressed by them. Oh, they gave me another lip liner too. So I guess 2 lip liners. Oh, here's the other Too Faced. This one is Suck It. It has some really cute little names. But whatever, it is what it is, right? Ofra, I guess I bought a lipstick. Oh no, they must have given me this lipstick. I got really irritated in Ofra's line because I wanted to buy it. I really like their products. They didn't have as much of the lipstick. They've rebranded their products, so they have different packaging. They're more square. They're more, instead of dark, they're a lighter color now, which is beautiful, but everything, the way that it was set up, it was just so much more open last year where you can test out different things. And I think they only had lipsticks last year, but that was fine for me. This year I'm glad they had, you know, the palette, because I'm obsessed with that palette that I showed you earlier with the bronzers and the highlights. But they also sold out of like the Nikkie tutorials. They had a packet for 15 bucks that had 3 different products in it, which was great, but they sold out not even halfway through the day. So I don't know. NYX was not there this year, but they gave us like a lippy. I was kind of sad that they weren't there because last year they were giving out eyeshadow palettes and having fun, testing different things. So that was kind of a bummer. This is Physicians Formula. They gave us a lippy in our bag. Or no, was this at the booth? I think this may have been at the booth. Laritzi, I cannot say their name. I asked them when I was there too. But they had different products that were there. Some highlights. They didn't have the highlights for sale, but they did have their lip products. They have creams and glosses. I believe this is a gloss that they were giving away for free. I did feel bad because one of my girlfriends that went is not a gloss person whatsoever. So she was kind of bummed about that. Buxom gave us a plumping full voluminous lashes, the Big T's mascara. I don't really like this mascara. However, they were doing lips, and if they were selling their lip products, I would have been all over that. They did give us like a discount code, which was great. They also gave us this little Wine Me, the color Wine Me, as a sample. It's like a little itty bitty sample, but the lipsticks that they were putting on were gorgeous. I literally took a picture of the card because I'm buying whatever they put on my best friend because she looks stunning. But with that being said, that was it. The experience was amazing. We had a blast. Our feet hurt crazy bad. If I can make any suggestions whatsoever, if you do a Gen Beauty, especially in San Francisco, if they do it again at the Fort Mason Center, you go down the night before, you do the early registration, because standing in that one line, that 1 hour that you get in earlier really does make a difference. The ticket is only $50 more to do so. I know it sounds crazy, but it's $25 per each day. You got the free meet and greet, so you didn't have to wait in line for anything. 2 people were already there, which was a bonus. You got an extra bag. I did donate bags. I think I donated 32 or 38 bags of just beauty makeup bags that I had, because they were doing a raffle for that too. I wish it was a raffle ticket per each bag, because that would have been tight, because normally at the end of the year I give those to women's shelters, but they assured me that they were going to shelters and things of that nature, and being repurposed for some other things. So I appreciated that, because I really wanted to make sure it was going to a good cause. But all in all, yeah, get there that night before, enjoy your time, get there even to the registration a little bit early, so that way you're kind of front of line. Be patient. You can put snacks in your bag, you can put waters in your bag. They do have a couple of food trucks. The lines for those are kind of crazy. Wear comfortable shoes. Your feet may still hurt, which is fine. Interact with people, have fun, go with a group of girls that you know that you get along with. Get a hotel early, split the cost of that, have an amazing time. If you don't hit every booth, make sure that you're hitting the ones that you want right when you come in. Like, if hey, MAC is my favorite and I need to go get that setting spray and I would be happy for the rest of the day, then go do that. You know what I mean? That's what we did this year. MAC was really hard for us to hit the year prior. It was the very last booth we hit, because it kept being, oh, the line's too full, the line's too full. You do a lot of waiting in each of the lines, and you kind of just hope that everything will, kind of hurry up and the day will go by. But the days do tend to go by very quick, even though you're standing in line all day, when you're having a good time. So with that being said, I am out of here. So makeup time with Melly is done. I'm done. As you can see, I am already for bed. So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go slide all this makeup, put it back in its drawer, test that out some other day. But for now, I bid you a good night, a good morning, whatever you are about to do since you're watching this now. Just a fantastic and amazing day. Well, thank you. Bye.